Hey, hello, can you guys hear me? Hello? 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 Hey, it's easier to get Partner Plus now, is what they're saying? How do you even do that? I don't even know what my, I don't even know how to look at it. Hi, hello. I'm gonna switch scenes now. Guess what, by the way? Yeah, I got it back. Wow, so cool, huh? Do you guys like it like this, or do you want me to make it bigger? Yeah? No? No, yeah. There, I made it slightly bigger. Okay? Okay. Anyways. Yeah, today's mapping as well. Tomorrow or Thursday will be VR, but I've been enjoying mapping a lot lately. I'm not gonna lie.
1995 versus 2023. Yeah, that about
You missed the first 10
that
minutes
about
of
sums
stream?
it up.
Oh
Jesus,
no.
what? It changes after 28 years? Unfortunately. I wish it never did. I like this. I don't like this. This is weird. This is cool. This is weird. Yeah, 1995 looks better. Like, yeah, like I don't give a fuck like any of this other stuff. I want Garrosh back to WoW. Yeah, exactly. What happened to the orcs, man? I don't know. That's Hearthstone? Yeah, but Hearthstone's based off WoW, and they do the same stuff on WoW. I mean,
Skill
Hearthstone
shit.
is like, it's definitely the more lighthearted version of the World of Warcraft universe, but I do feel like WoW has gone in this direction. I do, and like, even if this is a Hearthstone picture, I think I think that even if this isn't like the picture that you would use, I could use like the same shit with like not Nosferatu, not Nosdormu, and Alexstrasza, like putting her head on his shoulder. Like, what's this simp shit? What's this bullshit? Like, what the fuck are you doing? What is this? Just the way dragons were designed versus now looks so childish. Yeah, bro, like, let me show y'all something. Let's see if I find this fucking shit.
Wait, what?
Warcraft
What is
2
it gonna show?
Dragon. Yeah, you see that shit? That one, I mean, back in the day, yo, hey, yo, this shit was realistic, alright? You might not understand, but this was so realistic. Look at that, bro. That was fucking savage. Yes, dude. Oh my god, these were so amazing, man. I loved it. Yeah, it looks like you drew it. Well, it looks good, man. I'll tell you that. It looks fucking amazing. And so, yeah, I see some of this stuff here,
Amazing.
and it does give me a little bit of and I even this, right? I mean, shit. Look at that. Like, that's badass. Whereas like this is it's okay, but like it's not about like I just bro, this was my favorite one. I fucking love, like, there was this one and the dude holding up the dude's head. Not this one, was another one holding up another dude's head. Yeah, like this is the Death Knights, bro. Oh my god. This is what a Death Knight used to be. Oh my god,
Oh
this was
my
good.
gosh. That
Something
nice
feels
used to be
very safe.
so cool.
Something that feels very safe about the recent Blizzard. So I think a good example of this shit is that recently there's been a situation at Blizzard. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but Blizzard has had a problem. So basically there's been a situation with a certain, oh, this is so dumb. What's the new outfit called? Basically somebody's saying Blizzard's trying to add the KKK in the WoW again. Which is the
What?
second time in the past year. So
Now they are just dark
We have
magic
the
paladins.
normal,
I know. Oh my gosh, Cataclysm
so
ruined it for me. I'm not gonna
obviously,
lie.
the first thing that you think of whenever you see this picture, what do you think of? Obviously the KKK. This is obviously the get. That's right. Hey, yo. Hey, that's a KKK. What do you mean? Like, that's some racist ass shit Blizzard's trying to put in their game. Can you believe that?
Okay, dude.
That's fucked up, right? Hey, yo, boys, that is fucked up. Blizzard tries to
Yo,
put the KKK
hi.
in the game just right in front of us. Like, we don't see this Grand Wizard shit they're putting into the game. I'm outraged. I am too, absolutely. And so are people on Twitter. People on Twitter have let it be known that they are very upset about this situation.
They are
And so here's
livid.
a comment that was made about this. For the record, I didn't think this could be reasonably seen as racist if somebody asked if maybe there is a Zerg swarm of white gamers that got unreasonably deranged after someone brought it up. I wonder what would happen if somebody said there was a Zerg swarm of black gamers that got unreasonably deranged about this. This is such an insane... Like, I hate people like this. I really do. I think they massively set back all social, like, communication.
3D model, yeah,
They
yeah.
set back
I finally brought it
any
back.
degree of, like, genuine interaction.
Because I'm trying to get good at a
Yeah, they
game.
are.
I'll show you
They're
guys later
terminally online freaks
after
that
some
spend
mapping,
all day on
but
Twitter
it'll
who
have to wait until
radicalize
later
themselves by listening to
because
other people
I'm gonna
that
be
are just as
honest.
stupid
The
as
game
they are.
I played,
And so anyway, basically what this
I
person is
played
saying is
2
that
or
I
3
don't think this
songs
is a
and it killed
problem,
me.
but some white people don't think it's
I was
a
like,
problem.
oh my
So
gosh,
actually,
I'm so
I think it's a
tired.
problem. So this is basically where we're at with World of Warcraft, and this has been a ongoing conversation on Twitter. People have been very unhappy about this hat, and so didn't agree with people asking the question. Seeing a bunch of 4chan chuds lose their damn minds over it makes me reconsider. All it says about you is you're
Scared me for a
terribly
moment. I thought I was
loudly
muted.
against the topic of racism even being discussed. There's only one kind of person who's this fucking horrifying and adverse to that. I give you a hint. It's a racist. That's actually not true because racists would want to have things like this in the game. So, yeah, of course they'd want to talk about
Did
it.
you hear
But
that
what
voice
happened-
crack?
honestly, I think it looks stupid. I think this set looks dumb. I do.
He had
I
a bit
don't
of
think
a
the belt and the
voice
shoulders
crack.
match at all. The belt and the shoulders have no place in this set. They don't fit the style or the theme in any way. Like, I think it's not a good design. Like, I don't care what color they make the hat. Also, so this is the problem that people have. This is the problem that, like, internet individuals have, is that their outrage for things, it only goes as far as their
ご機嫌
understanding
う
of
る
them,
わしゅう
which in almost every single case is not at all. If you know anything about KKK power rankings, you would know that the red hat is more powerful and it outranks the white hat. But somehow the white hat
Wait,
is
what?
the only problem.
How does he know that?
Yeah, there's a KKK tier list. Yes, this is for wizards.
Wait, there-
This one's for grand
How does he know
wizards.
this?
It could be Grand Dragons. I could be wrong. These are unironically titles in the KKK. Look it up for yourself. I thought it won Dungeons and Dragons. Turns out it's American racism. Anyway, so this is what happened. People are very unhappy about this. EU Frog, I can say that's Texas knowledge. Yes, that's right. And so we have this new controversy at Blizzard. We do. I'm going to give a hot take. I think Blizzard should change it. Blizzard has spent the last 8 years
You rub moment with voice crack?
cultivating an audience of permanently offended femboys and pussies that cry about characters in a video game, that call a dude that gets in a war, a battle, and in the middle of it he starts crying, he's the king. They added a scaly race into the game. World of Warcraft is made now for femboys and pussies.
Oh shit.
So you can't have this in the game. I think they should take it out. I do. And here's another reason why I think they should take it out. Because there are racists in the World of Warcraft. I know you might not want to hear this, but it is true. There are racists in the game. And there
Or
are
me? Pa.
and they do go around in
Oh, thank you for the
different
links, by
outfits.
the
I've
way,
seen pictures.
Lectious.
It's probably like not very common, but it is true.
I'll look
that
at them
they go
after
around
stream.
in outfits that look like KKK outfits,
See, look,
or at least
these
as
trees
close
are
as you
good,
can get,
but I did
and they
these
roleplay as
manually.
KKK
I don't
members.
understand how the
And
fuck to
the
make
problem is not that they do this.
trees.
This is
I'm
actually not a
so
problem.
bad at this. I literally
Because
just don't know how to
it's
make
just
trees.
bad
How the
behavior,
fuck
right?
do you
There's
make
bad
trees?
behavior in every game, and that's just how it is, right?
It's like,
You-
dude,
you-
I
you
suck
could
at
just usually
this.
suspect this, right? It's the same as like people like typing the N-word, people using profanity, people like making threats. Like you should just expect this because this is just the internet. That's how things are. Now, how many white? Let's look right now.
Check the
white
book, I
maids-
sense it. Yeah, one of those guides I tried doing, but I cannot for
So we
dear
have a- we have
life
probably a
get it
couple
to
of good
work.
links here. Let's see if we
Okay,
can
so
find some
let's
of
pause
these.
for a moment.
I'm sure we can.
Let me save
pick out a
this.
couple
Let
of
me make
them.
a new one.
This is a white.
This is
book,
what I was doing.
not exactly
And I
a,
could not for dear
white
life
hat,
understand why
but,
it just would
you
not
you
work.
also have the
So you
boots
do
as
it at
well.
the center, then
And,
you
the
press A,
reason
and
why
then you
Final
go do,
Fantasy
do,
doesn't have this
do,
problem,
do,
I actually don't see
and
any
you
white
do
mats
this
here.
shit,
Maybe Black
then
Mage has a
you,
pointy hat. I
like,
thought White Mage had a couple of the versions of the pointy hat.
rotate
I
it a
could
little
be
bit,
wrong, right? But the reason why other
and
games
just
don't
make
have this problem
offsetting branches
is
and
because
stuff,
this is is it only Black
right?
Mages that have the
I
white
know
hat
this
or the
part.
pointy hat? You missed one. Maybe I did. Somebody can probably send me a link of it. Either way, I don't want to get hung up on this, but the point is that we all know that the people that are running around with this hat on, role-playing as KKK members in World of Warcraft, we know what's going to happen. Don't we? What's going to happen, guys? Nothing. Nothing is going to happen. That's right. Nothing is
Okay.
going to happen because
So
that would
then,
require Blizzard
afterwards,
to
you
look into
do
an issue.
this, you
So,
go
this is
here,
really where
you
we're
skin it,
Is that
like
Blizzard is putting
wow,
something in the
wow,
game
then you
that could be
you control
misused,
A,
and
make it
you know they're
tiny,
not going to moderate it. They've cultivated an audience
then
of femboys and
you do
pussies.
that, then you
So
control
yeah, I think they
A,
should take it out. Yeah, this is you made your bed, now lie in it. Why is this racist? I mean, the people of the KKK is still around, right? But like, it's not. KKK kind of fell off, right? And back in the day, like especially
do
like
that, do that,
1900s,
then you select
KKK was,
everything,
really kind of big.
uh,
And in some
you
places,
you
because people didn't like
subdivide,
minorities, specifically
and
blacks.
then
And
it's
so
so
you go
big
around
and
and,
thick, the
intimidate
tick of a
black
married
people, just
woman.
generally be assholes. And then,
The
here we
PC
go, here
tab.
we go. Yeah,
Yeah, this was when
That's not looking
yeah.
good, boys. Uh-oh.
I can explain the PC depth again
Yeah,
if
that's
you want.
bad.
Hi Mugatu.
Let's cancel it. Yeah. And so the reason
You
why
want to
Final
faint?
Fantasy
I'm
doesn't
glad
have
you
this
like
problem
it.
is that Final Fantasy doesn't treat their player base
I've
like
had it for a few
mentally ill and
days.
mentally ill man children.
So then we smooth
You know why
vertices.
I can't
Dude,
watch
I don't know how to
Agnes
make
on
fucking
TV?
trees.
No, man. I'll
Why can't I make
look it up
trees
right
and
away.
fucking plants
KKK
and
is
shit?
infiltrate Final
So
Fantasy
then
15,
and
right?
then and then
So anyway, this is really
if I
where
remember
we're at.
correctly,
White
you
Wizard has been
fucking
forever. To some
apply,
people, yeah,
then
that's what
you
it
go
is.
to
Why is it
rape,
triple K?
then
I
the,
don't know. Like, who
you
the
go
fuck
you
are
go
they?
here,
These are people that are like,
you weight paint, then you go here, do
these aren't
this,
like
do
these are
that,
people that
and you set this to like 0.3.
they don't want black people getting
Just
in the same water as them.
I
because
wish
they
it
think
were
they'll
that
get in dirt.
easy. Oh.
They're not thinkers, okay?
So then you
You're
do
not
that.
gonna go through and
That's
sit down and figure out where this is coming from. They're just fucking stupid.
oh,
You
then
know,
I
yeah, what are
forgot.
we doing trying
Do
to
front
figure
faces
out
off and
where
shit.
they came from with this? So there's a lot of people that are mad about this on Twitter. And
Okay, then
there's a
then.
guy that got accused of basically.
I'm
let
not
me
even
just,
do
I'll
the
read
other
this
part
real
where
quick, regarding the
you're supposed to
drama,
adjust the
I'm not really
branches
gonna
more,
go
because
through
I'm
a
just
whole
gonna
lot
do
about
this for now.
see if there's
But
anything else here.
I literally just don't know how to make
To
trees.
say he negatively harassed
So then
the
you go
guy,
here,
here's
then
his tag, said the mage said does not look
you add
racist,
one
it's
of
a wizard
these,
hat.
change it to
And,
hair,
yeah,
add
see, the thing is
advanced,
that
change it to 30,
these are
then
the people that Blizzard has tried to attract. It is.
put that's
The
normal.
perpetually offended,
Change the
constant
render,
criers,
go to collection, you
and
add
they did. They've
these two, you
They've succeeded. So yeah, take the hat out. It's racist. That's what I think.
then you add it
Yeah,
right
take that.
there. From
it out.
there,
It's
you
a
just put it
racist
right
hat,
there,
the
then
racist community is going to use it in racist ways. Is it because Nazi cross looks like the Buddhist one? We should ban Buddhism.
If
If you put the Buddhist cross that's the reverse swastika in a World of Warcraft thing, yes, I would say you should not have that in the game either. Yes,
I
would
don't.
say that.
Okay, you see, look at these
Abso-fucking-lutely,
branches.
it's
Why
not
are
even
they
a question.
sideways like
What are we even
this?
talking about? Because you know, like, what do you
What is
think
Asmon
people are
saying?
gonna do?
Apparently, they're considering like a new skin for
What do you
World of
think
Warcraft,
people are
like
gonna do? They're
racist.
clearly
I don't. Look at
going
this.
to protect
Why are
the
they
people.
sideways?
Know what
Please.
the direction of it is? Bro, people that are trying to RP as Nazis are not the smartest, but they're not very smart, you know? Most of
Well,
these
like,
people are fucking
I don't
psychopaths.
understand what I'm
Attack her,
doing
just
wrong.
imagine
Why
attack
do
her
they
with
come
that.
out sideways
Oh,
like
yeah.
that? It's
A
so
lot of
fucking
people use it
annoying.
just to troll as well.
This
Here's the
shit.
problem, though,
It's so
is
fucking
that World of
annoying.
Warcraft they don't
And they
moderate their community
float.
at all. And because they don't
I don't
moderate their
understand what the
community,
fuck I'm doing wrong.
they-
I followed this fucking video
they let
one for
bad
one and it
stuff
started
happen,
pissing me off
and
last night.
nothing ever go like there's no outcome of this. I'll give you an example. So
You
there
use
was a
notes to
guild
create it?
in, this is a guild in Classic WoW.
Okay, I'll take a look at that later.
It was a guild in
Like,
Classic WoW. It
I
was
literally
actually
just,
unfair
oh
to
my,
them, but they were
I'm gonna
horrible.
have an aneurysm.
And,
Gonna have an
they
aneurysm,
were-
get pissed off, and just masturbate on stream,
they
get
were a
myself
Classic
banned.
WoW guild.
Oh,
So
oh.
naturally, whenever they found out that one of the members was black, they kicked them out of the guild.
Look, I don't, like, why?
So, this happens.
I just searched for
and
free
somehow he
3
gets
trees
reinvited.
3D. I want to make my
In which
own.
case, the people in
I
the
wanna
guild
do things
after
from
the guild were
scratch.
still black,
So that I can do
He
cool
is-
shit later on. But look at
he gets
this.
kicked out again.
Why? Why is it doing this?
That's right.
In fact, why is it over here? Look at
I
this.
remember
I don't
that.
understand. There's no waypaint here.
And as far as I know, nobody ever got banned. Nobody ever got banned. Did he show up to raids? Yeah, no, he was 60. Like, he was raiding with them.
See,
You can't have stuff like this in the game.
I don't
whenever
understand.
You have cultivated an audience of people into the game. Like Blizzard, like, am I crazy?
I
think
literally
Blizzard has
don't
tried
understand.
To cultivate an audience of these kinds of people. They get offended.
Why are
over
there
a point
trees
you have
here?
like this.
Why are there fucking
Like,
trees
I feel
here?
like Blizzard has tried to bring these people into the game. They have. Like, they've made the story like this. That yeah. So
I just don't
I mean,
understand.
yeah, they
Look at
catered to
this.
them. They have. They've catered to them. And so I feel like at a certain point, if you tell people,
I don't understand, chat.
we
Hi,
like, you're
Commander.
like a
I literally
vegan
just don't
ice cream
understand.
shop,
Look at
okay?
this. My trees always
You're a
come out
vegan
like
ice cream
shit.
shop.
What am
Then
I doing
one day you
wrong?
decide, you know what? We're gonna serve
I changed it to
steaks.
hair. I
And then
followed
everybody at
advanced
the vegan
emissions.
ice cream shop
Fucking
gets
whatever the
furious
fuck it
because
is.
you're serving steaks
Hair
now.
dynamic? No. Velocity? No.
The people that are getting mad about this, oh, well, they're being unreasonable, sure.
Invitation,
brought them
random.
here.
I don't understand.
You created
Your
this
trees.
outcome.
This looks like shit. Look at
You
this.
made your
Look.
own
Why is it
created.
spawning like this? I don't
That's what I
understand.
It's like whenever they removed the Alexstrasza quest.
Why
it's
am I
too
so
dark
bad at
whenever it was
fucking
just
making
Cold War.
plant
That's right.
life?
And they totally removed it. As far as I know, they've removed a number of other things like that too. I think that the most flagrant example, like the Alexstrasza one, I can see
I
where
don't
they're
under-
coming from. You know, it's like a fucking weird rape thing. So like, yeah, I can get it.
I don't
Right, but,
understand why it's going through the
Garrosh
fucking
calling
thing.
Sylvanas a bitch?
That's
What
what
do you mean?
annoys me
She
the
was a bitch.
most.
She
I
is a
can't
bitch.
fucking make.
Everybody knows it.
I'm gonna have an
That's why
aneurysm.
he called
I'm
her
just
a
gonna.
bitch. That's why he should have been the war chief. What are we talking about? If it looks like a bitch, if it talks like a bitch, it's probably a
Dang
fucking
it.
She would even
Anyway.
Sylvanas would say that she was a bitch. Guaranteed. You're right. Yes, she would agree with him. She didn't even get mad whenever Garrosh said that. But the point
Remain
is,
calm. I refuse. I
that kind of
refuse.
stuff changes and people
Oh,
get really upset about it
I
for reasons that
fucking
I think like people
refuse.
people want
I will not stand
video
for this.
games to
Ooh.
reflect their real world view. And it is one of the most unhealthy things
I gotta select
for
lone
fantasy,
meshes or a
is for
lonely
video games to
vertices.
reflect real world social politics.
Zero
You mean
faces?
a few people on Twitter do?
Actually, don't know.
Well, those are the people that are like tweeting at Blizzard and Blizzard's listening.
The origins of
right?
branches were not at the bottom
There's
of the
enough
trunk.
people out there that feel that way that Blizzard feels like they have to cater to them. People are fucking brain dead.
I
Yes,
have
think
no
I think
idea.
they're brain
Here,
dead.
okay, we'll try it
think
again.
This stuff is stupid too. Like, you know what I think they should do? Like, if I was Blizzard, I would have never added a fucking dragon race that looks like a scaly. Number one. Number two, I would have never added pandas into the game. Number three, I would have never
So you
added
go to
Volpyra
center.
into the game. So like that's just that's 1, 2, and 3. I would have never updated the Worgen models either because I feel like that's throwing a bone to the furries. We don't want to do that. Anyway, I also would just add this into the game. If it was me, I would add it into the game. And I would just ban people that are being racist. You know, like name your character Robert Bird, and you're running around with this hat and a torch. Name your name your character Charlottesville W.
Okay, then we do that. Then we fucking
with this hat and a torch.
at
That's
the
a
fucking
ban.
skin.
Because it's obvious.
Grab all of this
It is
shit
obvious
and Control A.
what's going on. Thanks for the ideas. Yeah, sure. A guild name called Who's in Paris? That's what I said about it. It's classic WoW. Classic WoW.
Like
oh,
someone hidden.
dude. Yeah, I saw this. Watch. This guy was the world first level 60. World first.
So then we grab
Someone
this
had
shit.
it work
Then we do this. We go here. Then we do that. Then we go here. Do this.
Uh-oh.
I feel like
Do that.
What?
Why the
oh, it's over.
go over here? Then we do
Watch
this. We do this, chat. We do
Frame by
that.
frame.
Go over here. Then we do this. And we go over here and do this. And we go fucking here and do that. And then do this.
Like this,
Oh,
right?
that looks so big. Then we do this.
Then, oh my
And we do
God.
that. Then we have a little skinny ass tree. Then
Jesus.
oh,
So this debuff right
we got the
here
whole
is
fucking
called, like,
thing,
curse
and then
of
we
blood or something like
subdivide
that.
and
This
shit.
debuff
Do it
causes
twice, they
every
say.
single attack that you take to
Then you
do
press R
500
for some
extra
reason, or
damage.
Control,
So that's why it
or
killed him
Shift
so
R or
fast.
whatever.
Feel like
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it didn't even show the damage he took. What?
And then we go ahead, click on this. We fucking duplicate this bitch. There we go.
4K to 0 in 1 frame.
Then we make it smaller.
Deleted from existence.
Then they're like, oh, you have to make different branches. Do different branches. Do different branches. And we're like, what the?
Who the fuck actually finished this quest?
Then we do this, that.
You need to howl if you can.
Okay, he's casting a Howl of Terror.
Then we do
alright.
other ones as well.
There
Then
we
we're like,
go,
oh
okay,
yeah,
things are
gotta make
going
this
pretty
smaller
well.
too.
I mean, not really, but you know.
I could fear in a second.
Oh my god, there's so many.
That's a lot of ads, bro.
I gotta run.
Okay, so we did that.
That's it, bro. It's
We do
over,
one more.
It's over. It's too many ads.
I don't know how to
That's
fucking
way
make
too many ads.
trees.
Holy
How do I
shit,
make
that's a lot of
trees?
ads. Oh my god. Wait, maybe they can kill her? Dude, maybe this guy could actually just kill her anyway.
Okay. I'm not really dead.
Is he gonna clutch
I'm
it
dead
up?
actually.
I think he is.
So we did the
Yeah.
vertices on it. Yeah. So we grab this, then speed vertices, do it a couple of times, whatever.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so now that we've done that, then
Is he gonna
and
do
then
something?
we're
Oh,
supposed to
hang on.
apply
No, it's
this,
wow.
and then from here, we go over here, add this, then grab these three, then press M, and send it to a collection or to
Sucks, dude. I feel like the guy. The
twigs,
thing is, if
then
he
we fucking
kept
grab
running
that,
and
then
stopped
do
to catch
that, and
Emily,
from
he
there we
would've
go
lived.
back
He would've,
here, and
because he has
then
curse of exhaustion,
change
right?
this
Yeah,
to
he does.
hair,
He's got
and
it
then
right
we
here.
change
Speaking
this
of
to
curse of
30,
exhaustion,
and then
the frost one,
go
and
down
he
to
knew that they had
render
that because the guy
collection,
literally said,
go
"Hey, I
here,
just got frostbite."
and then
So, I mean,
the
he could've.
twigs.
He
Why?
almost
Oh,
wouldn't have
right,
mattered.
because we have to
All he
weight
had to
paint.
do was keep running away.
Then we weight
Yeah.
paint,
Probably thought
go
the
over
ads would despawn.
here,
Yeah, it's
set it
classic. Wow, of
to
course that wouldn't happen.
set it to 0.3, and then we go fucking over here,
3 people are
and
going
we
to die
weight paint this. It's like
in a level appropriate normal mode zone. This is crazy.
that.
There's no way.
No. Come on. No, come on. We commit.
Stand your ground.
What?
He already used it.
Holy fuck.
Kill the shaman.
Yeah, I did. Oh shit, I'm dead.
Okay. And then we do this. I don't understand too. Look, why is it spawning here? That's so fucking annoying. I hate this.
That's fucking impressive. Bro, they actually played that pretty well.
D-
They manned
do you
up.
see my
Holy
dilemma?
shit,
I am
yeah.
fucking
You said
suffering.
stand your
I
ground.
followed that video.
And he fucking did? Oh, he did run away a bit, but that was a tactical running away. And they lived.
Instant escalation, the
Snap
hair
over,
to the
yeah.
twigs. I did, look. Literally.
That was close.
What's more, they spawn on the trunk and stuff still.
Okay, line of sight. Smart, line of sight.
Can't see, but okay.
Not. I mean, just don't line of sight. He's gonna
They're right
be-
here.
No, he's not. Okay.
Or, I don't know what you're talking about, but...
Okay, put demoralizing shout on him. That's smart. Okay, battle shout.
It doesn't even...
Okay,
what I'm
and-
so confused about as well
there you
is
go.
they're not even
And
spawning
just take
on
that
the
hit,
rated
right?
stuff.
Yep, there you go. You just got hit by that.
Oh, right, the Vertex group.
Okay, good. Thunderclap. The
Thank
mob
you.
Does, casts.
Oh,
Smart.
okay, so we have that resolved.
Spawns, good
But
idea.
look at this. Why do they spawn like this?
And then fear the one that's not even going to be able to hit you.
Please,
good.
please.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Hi, Dr. Beard. What is their
Ooh, it's a
origin?
full health.
Let me see.
Jesus, bro.
It's at the bottom.
Jesus. What is he doing? I don't know. I don't
Literally
know
at the
what
bottom.
hell it was.
It just did.
Wait, what the hell?
It just did.
But beyond that,
Bro, didn't somebody else have this happen to him too? I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure they
know.
did, right? Yeah, dude, this guy just
Чё нахуй?
he just hits him with the
Чё
triple.
нахуй? У меня 2 ударов убил.
Jesus,
Check the
bro,
ends.
3 crushing
and then Blizzard
attacks
just
at the
like
same time.
bans him, like what happened, right? But his
Okay.
character dies. I mean, would you have like enough to get an appeal, even though it doesn't exist?
minimize the rotation, set the rotation axis
But
to
surely they
normal.
could do
That's what
something
I
about that.
did.
Is he
I
actually
changed it to
working on
normal, but the only thing is seed 4.
Bro, I would have. Oh shit!
I still get this issue. Look, they're all.
Dude, what the fuck, man? Oh shit, I died. I guess he was AFK. Yeah, he was AFK, man. He wasn't paying attention. That's
No
all there
way.
is to it.
Oh, kind of.
That sucks. Multitasking, yeah. Bro, he just died. That sucks.
I mean, it's not.
Ooh, these mobs, you know what level these mobs are?
576 in the
Level
book.
61. And they also root you. You want to see? Here, I'll show you. You're dead.
This is a new thing Aika's working on.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
they're
so I can make
level
fucking
61.
trees.
Why the fuck is he here? I don't know. Great question. Why was he running into the dragons? I don't know.
Well, it looks a little bit better now. But look at this. I'm still having issues with this. Why do you do this? Who the fuck are you? Please.
He's trying to explain it, and he's like,
Why does... I don't understand.
There you go.
It's because I didn't...
Voice-over en mode RP, non? En mode satellite laquette. Avec des têtes parlantes.
You see what I mean, Lakshas? I don't know why to...
What?
For some reason, they don't follow the normals. They really don't.
What? What do you... Why? What? What? But...
Is it because, like...
Oh, he forgot he was Alliance. Oh, of course. That kind of sucks. That sucks, yeah. The way it goes.
I don't understand.
Mistakes happen. Okay, there's no way. You're in Wailing Caverns. How can anything go wrong here? Why do they only have 4 people in the group?
I don't
Why is he aggro?
know what it is. It's every fucking time. It's this fucking normal shit. It just never works for me.
Tagging at all? Wait,
It literally never works for me.
bro.
Just slap some...
Dead
just
as
slap
well.
leaves on it. I'm about to because it's fucking annoying. I can't... I'm suffering.
So the guy got mad at the group and he tried to aggro everything to get the group killed, but the only
Thank
Hi,
you for the
Portain.
year of support. Your complimentary shipment of GOG is en route to your destination.
Oh my god.
Mwah.
Thank you for the 1 year pregnancy as well.
No, they weren't in combat with them. It's annoying, but they'll be
Oh, I try to
available.
figure out what to make trees. Look at us.
Okay. I don't know how hard this boss is.
We really can't get out? Can you put a portal down?
No, I'm in combat. I can try and
Aren't
get
trees
out.
mostly material and textures? But you have to make the
Why?
trees
Kill
though.
this guy.
Everybody
Do you have to
but
apply to skin?
like Nettie.
Oh.
Since it's just a modifier and it's not actually
What's
there.
the
You have to
damage, bro?
apply
What's
it.
the damage?
They specifically say
Where's
to
the
apply
damage?
it
What's going on?
at some point. Because you need to use the normals from that as well. But look, I don't understand why it fucking does
Oh,
this.
Nettie is about to be dead.
I have no mana left.
We have to hearth.
It doesn't make
We
sense
even
at all. Like why? Why do you do this to
Nettie
me?
down. There it is. A level 60 warrior.
Already apply scale?
Annihilated.
I mean,
Oh,
I feel
that's
like it
so
would've.
sad.
Yeah, see?
That is so fucking sad.
Dude, we should listen to me.
Wow.
Not a good idea.
Oh my gosh, it made it.
Oh, bro, did you see that? This dude was sitting here trying to hearth out, and it wasn't enough. That sucks.
Fucking tree is even worse now.
They're getting
Dude, what happened?
They are actually. Are all of them gonna die?
Oh no, dude.
Two. Well, 3 of the 2 died.
What happened to my tree? Look at this.
Feels bad. Yeah, I had no
Wow.
idea, man, that it was that hard.
You know what?
Fuck,
It's because of
fucking
this?
Emails back in vanilla.
They don't make them the way they used to. Jesus, man, that is sad. It's like watching the ending of a tragic story. Yeah, exactly. That's so fucking
Oh.
tragic to lose 3 level 60s
Oh.
just like
Is that why I was having issues? I mean, this fucking tree looks...
Much threats? 90%?
Does it look better? I don't know.
Where's he demo?
That's
We've
reset?
seen this.
Now taunt it off Shield Cal. Taunt it off and drag it back. Good.
On execute.
Same position here.
By the way, this is
I don't
totally
know.
Joker's fault. It's completely his fault. There's nobody else.
Why are there
to
fucking
blame for
ads?
this at all. It's completely his fault.
So, I don't understand why it still, like, has this kind of...
Give me a minute.
Why does it rotate like this?
Ooh. Oh.
Joker, what's the...
Oh no. 46 360. Yep, there you go.
Oh my god, no way.
And that was with Bone Reaper's Edge. That is sad.
This is it, guys.
Why do people have so much
This is
trouble in
fucking
this
it.
area? What is this? Where's he going? Why is he going
Oh.
there? What's he doing? Oh, no,
Your trunk
he's a dad?
vertex
Okay,
normals
okay, wait,
are
Voidwalker?
Fox.
Wait, why
They
is
are
he resummoning a
rotated, do you
Voidwalker?
think?
Shouldn't he be helping his group kill the mobs? Why is he's resummoning a Voidwalker?
I don't know at this point.
Seems like the wrong time to resummon a Voidwalker.
I literally just, I don't understand how they would rotate like that.
Oh, God. And now he's going to try to walk out while he's getting...
The normals and the VP. I don't, it's been a while since I've done that. I know what you're talking about, I just don't remember how to get to it.
At this point, it's like you just let yourself die.
Yeah, I don't remember. Here, we can try it this then. Mesh. Normal. Directly outside. Man, I fucking hate this planet.
Look at this little rat, bro.
But you get the idea. For some reason, I just can't make fucking trees at all and shit. Yeah, I saw the node things.
Way lower health.
I might try that at this point. Because I can't fucking make... Oh my gosh. Man, I'm fucking done with this for now. I'm just... I'm going back to this map. Fucking hell. I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Get it out of my face.
There's an interview with the man himself, Rod Ferguson.
I also got to interview Diablo General Manager Rod Ferguson. Season 2 of Diablo 4 was announced at Gamescom opening night. This was a big surprise for me. Be sure to check out that video if you haven't seen the latest on the Season of the Vampires, I guess. But as for this Diablo event...
Yeah, I forgot what it was called too.
It took place in the evening. The venue was in the middle of a bunch of desolate, broken down warehouses.
Well, this looks like it came out of Fallout.
I had Pat Point redeem. I actually have something being made in the... It's in the process. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Like, a lot of fun. I'm waiting for Vectorita to finish the stuff. And then today, after stream, I'm going to go try to set it up. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Hopefully too, it'll help with like chat interaction and stuff.
Get your little check mark on that part of your card. Another activity was minting a
I fucking hate trees. I hate everything about like plant life, even though they're required or necessary. So don't take this the wrong way. Demolish your tree add-on. I've seen this before actually. I might do this. I might just do an add-on because I fucking suck at making trees. You hate on Flora? I hate the fact that I can't make Flora. Sorry.
Fairly certain it was like bubbling and smoking, and it seemed as though there was a little receptacle for the dry.
That's also like, bro, like that's like the level.
It's a process. I know, like I've been telling Rob, like I can't, you know, I've been trying to add plants into your map, but I don't know how to make fucking plants. What's even worse is I tried making vines once, but here's another issue I was facing with that dilemma. So when you make the vines, right? And you can just do the UVs over that shit. The issue comes from when you make the vines, you have to spread the UVs out. So then it's like you have to have a bunch of vines. Because, you know, Unity, unless you know how to do it, but like with Unity, they require your UVs to be separated in order to fucking use it.
In a costume or something, it would have been even better. Oh, wow.
One thing I liked about Pro Builder, for example, was okay. So say I had a bunch of cubes, right? So we have all these fucking cubes. We'll combine it, or not all these cubes, just 2 cubes. So we'll combine it.
Yeah, I was about to say it's
On the UV, it would look like this. They would overlap and use the same texture. Right? So if you get the idea. Now, one thing Pro Builder did was, even though they used the same UV,
just like the real game.
the lighting on both of them would be different.
That Chris Wilson got to brandish, and this was the prize that people had to complete these 3.
That's what I like about Pro Builder.
Give that in for a random draw.
Yeah.
I'm given to understand the person who ended up winning the
But
grand
I don't know how to do that.
is a local from Germany.
If one of you guys know how to do that with D&D, that'd be awesome. Because remember, sure, I'm doing everything in Blender now, but I'm still learning. Like, I'm still learning. I actually don't know how to pull it off. If anything else. That's handled in the shader, no? Nope. It's part of UVs. UVs is required.
Fucking insane.
Tell you about the chat that
Cinders,
we
yeah.
had. So right off the bat, again, I was surprised at the season 2
So,
reveal,
yeah, it's
and they
crazy.
explained why they announced season 2 so early was because of Gamescom. They saw this
Right.
opportunity, they went for it, but we should not expect going forward for this to be the template for how early they're going.
But, like, beyond that,
Yeah, I think that once you announce the new season, you also
yeah, I don't know. Oh, by the way, I added
playing the current
sewers
season.
this,
'Cause, like, at that point,
like the
when
first
you're
draft
thinking
of it
about the
to
now
Sora's
it's
map.
gonna be about
Yay.
They spoke about how season 1, because season 1 was basically done already by the time they launched the game, they weren't able to respond as much to player feedback. So now for season 2, they're really trying to incorporate as much feedback as they can, which is why we're seeing all these quality of life changes.
If there's 2 things I'm so trash at, chat, is
I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of good.
I am absolute garbage when it comes to making interior design.
Diablo 4, in season
Anything
2,
related
there
to
are really
homes.
not
I
things
just
that
don't
we
ask
asked
me.
for.
I am so garbage at it.
I'm happy.
And making Flora. I'm just not good. I'm just not good. I said it, and I am not afraid to admit it. I'm absolutely trash. I'm absolute garbage when it comes to making plant life.
I mean, I'll probably try it out.
I just don't know how to fucking do it.
If there's a build that I feel like is enjoyable, might be fun to play. But I don't know if I'm
For
gonna
now.
see that in game, especially if there's not anything in game.
Oh.
They were saying how moving forward, they basically want seasons to be a mixture of what they have planned as part of their roadmap,
Yeah.
plus responding to player feedback. They want to leave room for player feedback to be able to be addressed as part of seasons. Then I asked them whether the scale and scope of future seasons, whether we should be looking more at season 1 or season 2, as I believe season 2 is of a larger scope than season 1. They said they're not quite locked in yet on that, but that they ultimately want to find a balance that serves the multiple different types of players that play Diablo 4. They pointed to Season 29 and Diablo 3.
I think the problem that they have is this. It's that whenever I play Season 2, there is no greater height that I can reach. There is no higher peak that I can achieve. I am doing the effectively same exact thing that I did in Season 1. And this is why I stopped playing Diablo 3, is because nothing felt good about progressing. For example, in Path of Exile, I know people get upset whenever I compare Diablo 4 to Path of Exile. Good. I'm going to keep doing it. Anyway, I just wanted to address that. There's been some comments about this. Yep, I'm going to keep doing it. So they add Shaper, they add Elder, they add the Conquerors, they add Searing Exarch, they add these bosses, and these bosses and these challenges are like these objective benchmarks that you can put your character up against. But Diablo 4 doesn't have those in any sort of a meaningful way. Like, they just have Uber Lilith, which sucks. Like, Searing Exarch is a better fight than Uber Lilith. Shaper is a better fight than Uber Lilith.
It feels like nowadays Blizzard is just literally
I think Cirrus is a
just out to make money instead.
Like, Cirrus has better music, He has better loot. He
Like,
has a better
not
sword.
necessarily about the quality anymore. It's just like, you know?
During the combat, I think he has cooler lines, you know? He has better mechanics. The mechanics are easier to
Yeah,
see,
Blizzard
they're
doesn't
also
exist as a
harder.
game
Alkaizer
company,
thinks
pretty
differently.
much.
Alkaizer feels that way because you can one-shot the bosses. I don't think like if you could one-shot
Just
Blizzard,
sad.
you would think the same thing. You see what I'm saying?
That because at this point it's
That's
mostly
my
just veteran
understanding of
players
what his
playing Diablo
perspective
3.
is.
You can have a season that just, you know, changes some mechanics, changes a few math numbers, and boom, there's your season. But with Diablo 4, because there's a lot more new players or general RPG players, it's not just the core ARPG players. They're trying to do things that involve all players, which is why we have the quest storyline and a theme and a wrapper around
I
everything.
don't. It's just like
But basically, they want to plan
they went from being
as they go
making
along,
quality
balance the
games to
sequence,
just
get
like
more data points, and really try to capture all the different types of
pumping
players.
stuff out
But
for
basically,
like
they're going to adjust as
money.
they go along. They confirm that the story quest line of season 2 is independent of season 1.
Basically, it doesn't feel like a game made out of made with love anymore. Like there's no passion behind it. They just do it because they like because it makes money. If that makes sense. It's like, huh.
So what's a cool theme and story that we can
Was that Rob?
have go with this? But also they always lead first with what will be fun for the player. What's a new power fantasy? As for more details on season 2, we're gonna have to wait for the
I mean, I'm gonna have to wait to see if that's actually gonna happen because I think
You missed the example of a Pro Builder. So in Pro Builder, you got some golden chicken. Ooh. So
like I just
let's take these 2 cubes. I'll spawn in. I'll do 3 cubes, right?
first week of October. They'll have their live
So
stream, they go through all
you
the
see
mechanics,
these
all the details,
cubes.
but for now they just wanted to
If I combine them,
just wanted to say, hey, this
they
is
will
what's
share
and
the
also
same
let the
UV,
players know we're listening. We're
the same
bringing
UV,
live changes,
right?
these endgame
The same
bosses,
UV
gems to have
space.
renown,
With
carry over
Pro
ability,
Builder, it
and
does this,
lots more to
but
come.
here's the
Rob in particular
thing.
was excited to try out a barbarian vampire type of character.
With
And
Pro
that's
Builder,
a
it scales
bizarre
like
combination. He wants to see
it
how it's
scales
gonna play out. So he's kinda locked in for barbarian for his
the
season.
textures. So even if they're like different sizes, they will all have the same texture.
Season 2, he said it's gonna give players a new way to approach
But not only
the
that,
games. And
if
of
I
course,
were
he couldn't share
to
more, but I'm speculating
bake
already
the
for live
lights,
leaks, right?
they would all have their own like shadow, their own reflection and stuff like that. Even if it's same, even if it has the same UV space, right?
yeah, I mean that's great. But
Now, this is the issue where I'm coming from.
it's not really gonna
If I do that with the trees, especially the leaves,
gameplay, you know what I mean?
how would I even do that? Because with the leaves, I'd have to space each entire one out individually, right? You see where the dilemma comes in? I don't know how to use one same texture, but make it have a different UV space. I actually don't know how to do it. So that's one of the biggest challenge I'm facing right now when it comes to when it comes to Unity. Well, switching from Pro Builder to Blender. I don't know how to do it.
But part of it was actually that the life leech scaled based on your damage, so your objective was stack as much damage as possible so that you're leeching as
Yeah, this is vanilla D3 strats. I remember this very well.
much life as possible. But anyway, I'm curious to see how they're going to do it in D4, or what these vampiric powers otherwise will be. Then Rod also spoke about how one of the big pieces of feedback that they heard was about the rarity of Uber Uniques in D4, which is why they're now giving players a new way to target farm uniques. Any reference to the
But yeah, I'm pretty much stumped on it.
Then I asked,
I mean, I think that sounds amazing, right? Like, I would love to be able to target farm the Uber Uniques, for sure. But, like, how much is that really going to change the gameplay? Yeah, how much is it going to change the game? Like, I feel like it's going to basically be the same thing. Now, I'll probably try out Season 2 with all the changes that they made. I'll probably try it out, see what it's like. But, I have low expectations.
Just do
so
it.
far.
I wish.
Rod about
I
in
wish.
our interview in December, check out that video if you haven't seen it, he'd expressed that Diablo 4's launch was laying down a foundation,
all too big.
and then from there, they would listen to the community to help steer the direction of where the game would be heading. So I asked, okay, we're a couple months post-launch, where do you feel the community is steering the game? And he spoke about how the loudest part of the community is the core community,
Yeah.
and that's a part of the balance that they have to manage, catering to
Oh, hi,
youth,
Lalera.
but also
How are you?
not leaving behind new players and casual players. They definitely do understand that the core players are central to their success. They want to make sure they're doing all the right things.
Well,
to
the core players are going to be the ones that buy the microtransactions. They're the ones that you know, they buy the battle pass.
Oh, hi, Bumble. How are
They're
you?
invested for the long term.
serve the core players. And he reiterated how they learned through Season 1 and the Preseason 1 patch that they need to be more proactive and more transparent with their approach. They realized it was a mistake to put out patch notes at the same time as putting out a patch, not giving people enough time to talk about the patch and react to it. Basically spoke about how they got things 2/3 right, where they had the medicine prepared, the 2/3, but they hadn't quite finished the 1/3, the sugar, and they thought it would be fine to just ship the medicine first and deliver the sugar later. They promised not to do that again, and they're willing to accept that, even if it means the game is going to be out of balance for longer periods of time.
I think we do these
That last 1/3
these
of the
furnitures
sugar
as
to also
well,
cover
by the
the
way.
medicine. They're going to do that because they need to focus on the player experience, not just the purity of balance.
I
But,
think
yeah.
that's such a good thing, because balance matters, yeah, but at the end of the day, if the game doesn't play well, then nothing else really matters, does it? Who really gives a shit? And I think that's what the issue is, and that's why people were so unhappy with that one patch they did, is because it simply made the characters play worse. Yeah, fun and playability matters more.
Ultimately, Diablo 4 is the first truly live service Diablo game that was designed to be.
And once everything's like all set up, then I'll start
It was launched
optimizing,
as this,
combining
done-box product.
shit.
Then they started to add seasons and season themes in a more meaningful way that sort of
Sloppy
turned it
night.
into a live service game. But they never had that foundation in place to properly work from there. So now with D4 being designed from the ground up with live service in mind, I was asking, like, what's the biggest lessons that you guys have learned now? And a big part of it was about pacing. They had to learn to set up a production pipeline that could accommodate this. So they have one team working on the odd seasons, 1, 3, 5, another team working
Call of
on the
Duty
even
approach.
seasons, 2, 4, 6, and a third team working on the live game, and a fourth team working on expansions. So they have at least 4 different Diablo teams constantly working on the game. And so one of the issues that they would run into is, okay, we have, some new feature that we're working on, or maybe we're reacting to the community feedback to fix something or balance something, and you have all these trains leaving the station. You have the season 1 train going and the season 2.
Maybe this is like ignorant and like stupid of me, but like, how do you need a whole team to add Malignant Hearts into the game and add one boss? How do you need a whole team for that? Like, I don't understand it, because like, they said that PoE like 1, they were running it with like how many people, right? How do you need that? Like, it just sounds insane to me.
Train is in the works, and it's like, okay, what train do we put this on? And they were really focused on setting up a pipeline.
All I'm seeing is if things are joined, you can edit UVs for all of them at once.
Games of the constant, nonstop
How much
grind.
about editing separate or unjoined objects to use all? Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
To keep up with the players, keep up with the community, keep up with the aspirations.
He just tested positive for COVID. Aw, that sucks. Make sure you drink a lot of water if you have a nebulizer and stuff, especially if you have asthma.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Like with Renown, for example, people were saying that they had problems with Renown in the beta. Like, you really think that turning this off is going to burn out the developers? I mean, come on, man. Like, it's the same thing with removing the reset dungeon button. What the hell is this?
Diablo at Gamescom 2023. Stay tuned for more Gamescom coverage. I'll have about 5 or so videos in total in my Gamescom series. Do keep an eye out for that, and do make sure to have seen my opening night video where we talk about all the reveals, including the Season 2 reveal of Diablo 4. Thanks for watching. Special thanks to my Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube supporters for making these videos possible. If you enjoyed this video, please share it, check out these other videos, and subscribe to join Rikers Raiders for more.
Okay. I don't know why Blizzard has to relearn the same things every time they make a new game. Did you see a top post on Diablo 4 Reddit? No, let me look at it. Oh god, okay, yeah, I'll look at this in a minute. Let me finish this first. Like, I'm glad Riker came and he talked about this. I think it's good to hear. It would have been nice to hear exactly what Rod said, but, you know, for whatever reason, it might not really be possible to happen. But either way, I just want to see the game succeed, you know? I want to see the game do well. I like the aesthetic of the game. I like the game. I think it's
Okay, thank you, Rob.
It has like some good foundations, and I've been a fan of Diablo for a long time. I played Diablo 3 a lot. So I don't want to see the game die. I like it. But they need to start listening and trying to think about the future rather than holding on to ideas that are outdated, like not listening to the player base until like 6 months after post-release. Like, come on. And so, you know, we'll see how things evolve. But I think the problem is that every single expansion or patch or season or whatever that they're doing,
The only thing
if all they do
with
is
working
take
with
away the
multi-story
stuff
stuff
that added in the last
is
season
trying
and
to
then
see where the
release
fuck
stuff,
you are.
you're never really gonna have like a
I'm like, where the fuck
robust
am I?
game. It's just gonna be like a new set of paint every single time. You're not building on anything. You're just resetting it back to 0 every time. The big issue is disconnect between dev and player on what's important. Yeah, well, that's their fault. I mean, I think people made it pretty obvious what they don't like. I mean, damn. They did the same thing with Diablo 3. Yeah, they did in a lot of ways. I haven't played Season 1. Should I bother? It's kind of over now, right? I mean, I'd probably wait for Season 2 at this point. So there was also another State of Diablo 4 live event in Korea. That's
State
right,
of Diablo.
there's been something
Oh,
crazy that's
gosh.
been happening. A lot of really cool stuff. There was a Diablo 4 event hosted in Korea. It was received with nearly no viewers and live attendances. A streamer who attended the live event and got permission to stream was then asked to stop streaming after he expressed his surprise over the lack of attendees.
Oh. Lack of attendees? UV maps just map textures to an object's vertices. Yep, but what we're trying to say, Alexis, my English is getting tongue twisted today. Alexis is, if I want to have an object, say these cubes are here, use the same UV, I have to separate it though, in order for the lighting to work, is what I'm trying to say.
I'll see if I can find some more of the clips. Oh, there's the audience.
Eric all over. Yeah, I remember when. It's horrible. Just stay hydrated, and literally you just have to lay down and stuff.
What is this? This is such. How many people? 600. Oh my god. Getting beat out by Halo Infinite. Jesus.
To use the wireframe? Yeah, I have to use it sometimes at this point. But look how dense it is. It's like, oh.
Man. Maybe more people tuned in later on. Yeah, there's the players.
Hey, that's the one I need. Okay.
They're level 6.
Let's see.
Okay, what about towards the end of the event? Are things getting lit towards the end of the event, at least?
I'm going to
I think people left.
get started slowly but steadily on making this train.
On the other team? Oh! How many views does the video have? 6,000 views. Let's see. Can I translate any of this? Look. Look at Who's like a third-rate gaming company holding a competition? Oh god! Is this the famous festival location? That's a pity. Diablo 4. That's all they're typing. Oh my god! It's empty. Ha ha ha! It's a
You need to see the setup.
Who is this guy?
I've tried it before. It didn't work. I asked the person like,
Bro,
because one thing I wanted to do was I wanted to use the same material across certain stuff, right?
there we go,
And I just
gentlemen.
wanted it to fit into a square, but they're like, nope, you have to, in order for UV stuff to have their own lighting, you have to separate it. I was like, oh, okay.
I feel the same way about this game as I do the hundreds of times I have talked about janky games on this channel. Let me tell you what I mean by that. There are certain things in life that offer both good and bad things, not just gaming. Lots and lots of things in life. Parts of something will be good, parts of something will be bad.
Yeah, that's
And what that means is that when you approach that thing, item, concept, whatever it is, just like a lot of things in life, you can find what you want to out of it. So if you approach this game and you're looking for big open worlds and tons of items and lots of interesting places to explore.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of true to an extent. Like, if you go in a garbage can, you might be able to find something that's edible. You could eat something that might even taste good. But you could also go in a garbage can and find something that tastes like shit because it's rotten and it should be in a garbage can. But if you look in a refrigerator, there's probably going to be a better ratio of things that might taste a little bit better. But even if you go in a garbage can, you will find some things that taste good.
And cool shipbuilding mechanics and, you know, some decent companions, stuff like that. That's what you're going to get. You're going to have a good time. If you approach this game looking for wide open empty spaces, bugs, stoic faces, and dialogue that sometimes isn't great, not really an immersive world because people are constantly throwing player-oriented stuff at you that makes it obvious it's a game, you're gonna find that too.
Yeah.
So the thing about them like this is that it brings out both sides of the conversation.
It does. I think he's right about this. I mean, Starfield has some positive things to it. You know, like in terms of like making a ship. No Man's Sky, it seems like No Man's Sky, you have probably more agency to make interesting ships. However, Starfield has a much more realistic graphics.
Okay, I have the size of a subway train that I'll do, I guess. So we'll do it about this length. And then I'll just use an array for now.
Right? I mean, people like the stories, etc.
So
I get that. I think he's right. Sure.
And we'll set it off by 0.5. It's too far.
This can be a pretty bad game.
Still too far.
Just focus on the stuff.
So I'll have to do something about this attachment right here. Maybe I could do.
Focus on the stuff that you like about it. So
Maybe I should just model the train already. Shit. Let's see.
Here's the truth, right? Is that there are people
I don't know how a subway train actually looks like fully. So maybe I'll hold off on it for now.
It is their game of the year. I'm not saying
Let's
it's the game
see.
of the year. I'm saying it is their game of the year. There are people who love Dark Souls too. Now,
Futuristic subway train.
somebody thinking Dark Souls
Images, and then
somebody enjoying playing the game, right? And I enjoyed playing through it, and they thought some of the bosses were interesting, the world was cool.
oh,
But to say that it's a good game, that's a whole
that's
different
interesting.
situation. And you can say that you
They don't have
enjoy
like the spacers in between them.
but to say that it's a good game,
Well, they do, but it's like covered in like
so I get
the plastic that, or like, you know,
I agree with them, right? Is that there
like
are
hell.
games
Subway
out
trains
there
are
that
hellish.
have a lot of good and a lot of bad. And
What?
You want to know a game like that? World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is like this. And if you play some elements of the game, the worst aspects of the game
I think this one could
are
work right here.
so evident
I'll
and
do
so
something like it.
obvious. However, whenever you go and you just play, you do what you want to do mount farming, transmog, maybe do like a heroic raid, play casually, etc.
Okay, this could work.
Yourself a lot more than if you try to focus on playing the game in like the most optimized way. Diablo 4 is kind of
Yeah, they're basically like an accordion now. Okay, I could do this.
trying to think of some other games that are a little bit like this.
I guess I'll do like a setup for it.
Basically
I need
any open world game.
Where's our little character at? Oh, he's over here right now. Let's see.
Play the game
Did I get you?
and not have a good
I got you.
time
Okay.
if you're not really trying to have a good time, or if you're doing things that you don't really
See how big this is. So I can.
swords of having these like really wide, expansive games is that people will go into an expansive game. It's like people. It's like you put them in a room full of cakes and fucking you give them like a massage chair, but there's a fork on the ground next to an outlet, and this dipshit manages to electrocute himself. Well, why can't you just sit in a massage
it's actually a good
chair?
size.
Why
Okay.
put the fork there? What the hell did you think I was gonna do?
So then from here,
That's just how some people are. Is it
okay, this could work. This
that
could
they
work.
don't like, just to prove it to themselves that they don't.
They're not gonna
like
be able to
it.
get in because it's just one that like spawns in and like
Give me another one.
leaves afterwards. So
This is a risk that these wide open games have. And you with Wu Wong was garbage. That was a garbage game. I'm not gonna fucking hear anything about it besides that. That was a trash game. It was one of the worst games I've ever fucking played. But anyway, it actually was not one of the worst games I ever played. That's not true. It was not a good game. It's worse than Starfield. I would say it was worse than Starfield. And anyway, I go back, talk about that a whole lot. Doesn't fucking matter.
okay. So we kind of have an idea.
I don't think Starfield is a 3. I don't think it's like a 1. I don't think it's a 9 either. For me, it's like
But
a 4.
how do we do this part?
Like,
How do we
that's
do
what I
it?
would say. It's a 4, 5, or it's somewhere in the middle. I say it's probably like, if I had to go somewhere, I'd say it's probably somewhere around a 5. And the reason why that I think it's about a 5
I'm
is
accepted
simply
that.
because I don't appreciate what Starfield is. I don't care what Sarah has to say. I don't care about how she feels about being a pilot and this problem where she was a captain and had to make a hard choice with like trying to save people. Like, I don't give a fuck what the hell her problem is. I don't care about her. What the fuck is this? Just did I give her a gun? Well, then go shoot these guys. Like, go fucking flank them. I'm gonna try to shoot him here, right? I married her. Well, I'm gonna marry her too because it gives me 15% experience, and that's the only fucking reason. Like, I'm just not about.
Wow, Aspen.
I think the story. If I were to describe the story, and I'm sure somebody is gonna say, "Oh, but you didn't do the other campaign, and if you had done this other quest line, you totally feel differently about it, and you don't really understand, and you know, you can't expect all the MC quest." Nah, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I did about 30 to 50 quests in the game. And I'd say I think 2 of them, maybe, I know 1. I'm betting maybe another one I forgot about was good. But other than that, I thought that the quests weren't that great.
I don't know how to make a futuristic train. This is something I've never done before.
That word would be safe. I think it is a very safe story. It's a very vanilla story. It's not exciting to me. It's not edgy. It's not groundbreaking. It's just safe. And that's not bad. There's a lot of people that like safe. But I like seeing crazy.
Oh, these don't even have like the intersections on them.
Play the game and none of that stuff happens in a way that I want it to, I guess. Then
Just inside the belly? Oh gosh.
and I don't really enjoy it a lot. And so that's why I always tried to. I hesitated whenever I first played the game a lot because I didn't really want to shit on the game because I didn't feel like I was the target audience for the game. Does that make sense? Because there's a whole audience of people that they're still playing Skyrim.
I was reminded of Zom 100. Oh.
They can't wait for the new, and I'll Sky Oblivion thing too, personally. I mean, I probably will because I played Oblivion when I was a kid. But
Okay, it's not bad.
what did I do in Oblivion? The same fucking thing I did in Starfield. Exploit shit and kill around and kill people, take their shit. That's it. I just want to be a murder hobo.
Not bad, not bad.
The only reason I built a base is because I needed to get experience. You think I
Cyberpunk Edge Runners? But do they even have the fucking trains?
I want to go to somebody else's base, get their shit. I live on my spaceship. Fuck 'em, man. And so that's the way that I want to play video games. That's what I like. So whenever there's like a very narrative-driven story with a lot of nuance to it, and you know, player choice matters, and there's these really fleshed out NPCs.
They just like float there. What the heck?
Me that much. Now, there are games that it does, and I don't want to say that this is something that I just like categorically dislike or I'm not into, because the truth is
They're like separate cars. I just realized.
But Starfield just didn't really appeal to me in that way, and I've never really been a fan of like Bethesda games.
And they're really flat. So this part right here is so unneeded.
They just never really appealed
Huh.
to me that much. So whenever I see Starfield, and there are people that just absolutely fucking hate it, and there are people that absolutely fucking love it, I'm really just in the middle. I think it's a decent game. I want to play it, and you know, like there's all these traits. I want to see like what kind of stupid shit I can do in the game, because I think it's interesting, right? That's one of the cool things about
That's
games like
interesting.
Starfield, is that there's a lot of open-endedness to it, and the open-endedness creates.
I mean, I guess we could just see it like this, right?
I like to limit test things. I like to limit break things and do stupid shit that I shouldn't be able to do. I like exploiting games. I don't like cheating in games. So I'm not really the audience for this kind of stuff, right? I'm not. But I'm not. I don't think that makes it a bad game. Starfield sucks in the discussion. Well, people don't like it. I get that. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth though. If Starfield wasn't an Xbox exclusive and it released on every console, twice as many people would be talking shit about it. Half of the people running defense for Starfield are just doing it because they're Xbox fanboys. Go ahead and look at some of the popular tweets that people make. Look at their accounts, look at their profile, look at what they post.
Okay, I'll have to push this forward
And so
actually.
these people are just playing teamism. They're just playing on the same team as Starfield because their Magic Black Box is better than the other Magic Black Box that's made by the other company.
And then from there, I guess I'll do this.
And y'all see this too, right? Like, I'm not imagining this. You've been on Twitter, you've seen these people that are defending Starfield like fucking crazy, and like you go and like I got called a. Let me see if I find some motherfucking thing. Look. Let me see. I'll find one right now. This is just a random one I can maybe get. So, I make a tweet about something, and then George Foreman. This is not the guy with the grill, okay? This is just a guy. He says, "You little pony punk." Now, what is pony?
You little.
Sony pony, right? And so I get people tweeting this shit at me all of the time. And so I went and I looked at his profile because I do that. It's like going to the zoo. And so let's take a look. Let's see what's going on here. Posting about Starfield.
Oh, Asmon. Pepelaf.
People talking about Starfield. It's obvious how it is a huge chunk of the Starfield hate just wouldn't exist if this was a platform list. So there you go. It's another person. Somebody that takes about the state of Xbox, right? These are Xbox fanboys that are sitting here running defense for this fucking game. And it seems like a bot account. It's not, bro. This guy is a real. He's a real person. He's a real boy.
He's a real boy.
But he's a real boy. And so that's how he acts. And this is like literally like this dude 1,000 years ago would have been on like the front lines for his king, going out to war against like the fucking crusaders with a rake. You know, like this is the kind of person to do that kind of shit, right? And now he's going out to war with a fucking console. Lord, yeah. And the
Oh
thing
my
is,
gosh.
though, and it's nothing about Xbox fanboys. They're not special. Well, they are, but they're not uniquely special. The Sony fanboys are the same fucking thing. And they shit on Starfield way more than they need to because it's not on the PlayStation 5. Those would have been the people with the rakes from the other king that were on the front lines.
It's true.
And maybe they got a shovel. The whole discourse around Starfield, and also, you put all of this is under the context of the American social culture war. Oh my God.
You like
We don't want to
trains?
be in the middle of that because Starfield had the audacity to add pronouns to the game. And I'm not talking about Z, Zer, like we were, like these other weird pronouns you've never heard of. It's his, hers, and theirs. And I understand if you don't want pronouns in the game. I'm not even making an argument whether this is a good or a bad thing. So please, guys, I know that you're typing right now about why it's good or bad. Please understand that your message is going to go into oblivion. Nobody's going to read it, and nobody cares. So just do yourself a favor. Now, what I was going to say, though, is that because Starfield was the kind of game that has now been made a battleground for the American culture war, people like or dislike the game, or defend or don't defend or attack the game based off of that one fact. Just like Hogwarts Legacy, just like, let's see, we got probably a few other games like this. Diablo 4 was kind of like this. Forspoken was a little
I
bit
suck
like
at making
this.
trains.
I think that's probably like maybe
I think this is good right here.
It turns into like Atomic Heart. That's a great example. And so these games have now been identified. Final Fantasy 16 a little bit. Yeah, there's a bit of that, but like again, just a bit. And these games, and none of these games, by the way, really give a fuck about this stuff, right? It's like these developers just don't want to probably deal with it, or they have like a few people that are like really into this kind of shit, and so they just put it in the game. I don't know. But the point that I'm making is that whenever a game is determined to be on one side of that culture war or not, well, then people have already had their opinion on the game decided for them. Because at this point, do you like
I
pronouns?
guess I make the bottom part as well.
Well,
Shit.
then you hate Starfield.
Okay.
Do you like pronouns? Do you think that you should have 50 different pronouns? Well, then you love Starfield. Starfield is great. Get with the times. You're on the wrong side of history. And so, so much of the discourse around Starfield isn't about Starfield. It's about Xbox. It's
No
about
way.
PlayStation. It's about pronouns.
I thought console wars back then were really bad, but jeez, it got even worse from how it like feels like.
Especially if you just do repeatable missions or just explore worlds or just stuff like that.
Personally, like the only fun I ever had in the game was exploring worlds and doing things I shouldn't be able to do. Playing the game as it was intended, I hated it.
So it's the kind of thing where it's you will get what you want out of this game. If you want to have a bad time, you will have a terrible time. It's just like Skyrim or 4 or any of those games. Like it's all the same stuff and it's all related.
There we go. I made a floating train. Deal with it.
This game's boring. I played this for 20 plus hours and I'm loving it. I haven't been bored yet. I'm always
Okay.
finding something.
You guys, just deal with it. Yeah,
I put
deal with
46
it.
hours into this piece of shit. 46 hours.
So it's completely perspective based.
I put 35,000 into WoW. Like it's not really that much.
So will you like the game? I have no idea. I could not tell you if you're gonna like this game at all. Do I like the game? Yes, I'm loving it.
I don't know. I think if you like Skyrim, you'll probably like this game. If you like fucking like sci-fi shit and like Star Trek, you probably will like this game. No, y'all don't think so? Okay, that's fine.
I'm loving it. Even through all the issues and all the problems and all the issues, like I'm having a great time with it.
Just head inside and I'll...
I feel like you're going to be more likely than average to like the game. At least, you know. It has its strengths and weaknesses. It does.
What's Texture Atlas?
Now the r/. So, you know how you can
Was
tell if
using
a
texture
game
atlas.
sucks just a little bit of dick?
I don't
I'll
know.
tell you how. It's whenever somebody
be
makes
honest.
a low sodium version of a subreddit of a video game. Now, what this means, low sodium, sodium is salt. Low sodium means that it's only for fanboys that want to talk about how
You mean
good
Pro
the game
Builder?
is, rather
I get
than
this source. Have you locked
talk
in the
about it in a
basement?
critical way.
No.
And I think it's
Nani?
important to
Nani?
keep that in mind. Echo chambers. I mean, everybody's got their. I mean, look, everybody's got a right to be in an echo chamber, but I also got a right to say that they're in a fucking echo chamber. Is that true? There's no discourse on the subreddit. Well, I'm just saying that you know, it's an indicator for me. Whenever there are negative things about the game and people don't want to hear negativity and they make a separate subreddit so they can just circle jerk each other about how good the game is. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily great.
Okay, this is actually coming out pretty good. What the heck?
If you go
Oh.
into a game that's really open and expansive,
I should fix
you can
that.
do whatever you want, then you intentionally try to do the one thing that's not fun, that you don't enjoy, then yeah, I think that you're making your own fucking mistakes. They basically assigned ages to every single Overwatch character. I thought Mercy was older. To be honest, I like that's the one thing that like was confusing me. I thought Mercy was older.
Overwatch 2, here we go again. Plenty of people are not happy with the state of this game. The user score, you can see it's pretty low on the Metacritic scale.
1.4. You know what that means? It went up.
Then if we go to Steam, the user
It went
score
up.
is overwhelmingly negative, sitting at 9%. That's both
Better than
recent
before.
reviews and overall reviews, making it literally the worst user-reviewed game on Steam ever by a pretty significant margin as well. I've already covered why that is, from Overwatch 2 not really making a significant leap from Overwatch 1 to its monetization and progression and reward systems and loops being a lot worse. And on top of that, you've got things like how the PvE was greatly diminished by how they cut the hero missions. They did retain the story.
Well, I mean, it was not greatly diminished. They took it out basically, and they replaced it with like like an hour of like a battle pass bullshit. Like, yeah, they pretty much took it out, and then on top of taking it out, you can't go back and do the missions after that battle passes.
Oh, hi, Livy.
That's what I heard. So yeah, like what the fuck?
Missions, but even then, those are not all that substantial.
Yeah.
You know, like they offer some fun, you know,
I had to send Sora
$15
updates real
worth
quick.
of content, and there are going to be more story missions down the line, but you have to pay $15 for each new set of story missions, or pay some kind of fee for new story missions. So, you know, for this free-to-play experience, the fact they have to pay after they cut.
If you're having an amazing day, I don't know how to make flora or trees. I fucking suck. I am terrible. Sup chat. Hi. Hello. Hey, how are you?
Worst state of any Blizzard IP. I think it's in a worse state than World of Warcraft and the Warcraft IP. I think it's in a worse state than Diablo. It's in a worse state than StarCraft. At least StarCraft, like than Heroes of the Storm. Bro, at least people are like...
You know what I just realized? I forgot to add the doors.
And they say Heroes of the Storm wasn't that bad nowadays, right? Like, there
yeah.
are, like, I mean... Yeah, look, there's somebody in chat. Heroes of the Storm is a good game, man. It is. It's still great. HOTS is amazing. Yeah, people, look at all these people saying it's good. Look at this.
What am I making? A subway train for Sora.
Heroes of the Storm, I feel like they retired that one, so I wasn't even thinking about that. But I guess if you don't count Heroes of the Storm, maybe I don't know. But anyway, you even got StarCraft. I mean, I think the StarCraft IP is just, you know why the StarCraft IP is doing so well right now? It's because Blizzard isn't doing anything with it. They're not doing anything. So they're not messing it up. They're just letting it sit there, you know? It's just sitting there. It might be dead, but at least it's not... It's not being
A mascot?
resurrected as an undead.
Not that I'm aware of.
All those missions that would take advantage of your ability to kind of customize your
And
heroes.
also, you got to keep in mind too, with Diablo, you think about Diablo 2. People love Diablo 2 Resurrected. I've heard only good things about it. So like, whenever people are complaining about this shit, Like, it's really about Diablo 4 and not Diablo as a franchise. But I feel like Overwatch, like this recent announcement with the PvE shit, it just kind of, it was just like throwing in the towel. To me, at least.
All of that's left a very sour taste in people's mouths. Now, a big part of the attraction of Overwatch is the characters,
yeah,
their
100%.
backstories, and the overall
100%.
lore. And that's one area that stands to be compromised as well, because Blizzard recently decided to update Overwatch with official ages for all of the different characters. If you go to the official Overwatch website and say, take a look at Illari, you can see right here that she was born on December 21st. She's age 18.
She's like the
you can
newest
go
character.
back and take a look at Genji and see that he was born on October 28th and is 37 years old, so on and so forth. So why is this getting backlash? Well, because if you think about the ages in relation to the lore and the backstories that have been revealed thus far, a lot of these ages don't actually
Doesn't make fucking
any
sense.
whatsoever. It just feels like whoever decided to give these characters the current ages, they just kind of threw numbers out there without really considering what the Overwatch lore has established. And so it's just baffling.
Well, at least now they'll have the player base help them figure it out.
Fans, you know, at the very least, fans had the story and the lore to cling on to, but when even that is being kind of butchered, or at least being...
Because, like, this is what I thought. And, like, I remember looking at the chart, and I thought Mercy was, like, original Overwatch. Because, like, she would talk to Reinhardt, like, she would have interactions with Reinhardt, because I would play Reinhardt, so I would see this whenever they'd be in the pregame lobby. She was, yeah, so how's she 39 and Reinhardt's 63, and everybody else that was in original Overwatch is, like, in their 60s? But she was a genius when she was younger? Yeah, but, like, I mean, but, you know, that's just confusing to me.
Consistent where it just breaks immersion, you know, that's when Overwatch really is going to start to lose the fans, and a lot of fans are baffled by this. So this right here is somebody who posted, here is an Overwatch to now have canon birthdays and ages, and scrolling down you can see that plenty of people are pointing out that there's some nonsensical elements here, like how the fuck is Kiriko 21 when allegedly she grew up with Hanzo and Genji, and they're like twice her age? And you can see that these issues are widespread enough that tweets like this highlighting how Overwatch did the
what does it say Hanzo is? It said
Oh,
Genji was
what?
67.
I combined it by accident?
What the fuck is Hanzo? I don't even say Hanzo on here. Oh, there it is. 40. Yeah, I guess so.
Funniest thing possible, release ages that completely fuck over and destroy the barely their existing lore of the world they've been trying to build for 7 years. Tweets like these have gained tons of traction. This one right here has over 44,000 likes, 4.8 million views, and in the replies, people are highlighting some of the issues that they've encountered. Once again, bringing up Kiriko, Hanzo, and Genji. Augie here pointed out, no PvE, but thank God we know the age that they are. My favorite part is where Kiriko is 20, Genji is, and this is a mistake, Genji's actually 38, not 28, and Hanzo's 40, but somehow they grew up to
Well, I thought Genji and Hanzo were brothers, so, like, I feel like that one makes sense, that they're pretty close in age. Yeah.
People have even pointed to official images showing Kiriko's past and her training with Hanzo and Genji. Right here is Tom, who tweeted, Kiriko being 21 makes no sense when the Shimada brothers are 37 and 40. It means that both Genji and Hanzo are adults in these pictures. But you can see right here, this is Kiriko, and these are the brothers who also look like kids. You know, they're clearly older than Kiriko, but not by like 16 to 19.